Hello everybody, in this Gamers Audiophile Journey episode 5, we're going to talk about in-ear monitors, IEMs. Then when I start reading more, interacting with the community, many people told me, well, maybe you should try IEMs, maybe it's going to be the better solution for you compared to open back headphones. So in this video, we're going to explore what seems like an often overlooked but potentially game-changing choice for having an IEM instead of maybe going with open back. We're going to talk about the pros and cons and some other really interesting insights that I found that might be very useful to know before you actually make your buying decision. Now, it's worth mentioning that I already purchased the Truth-Ear Chronicle Zero Red. The reason for that, again, because there is very good value when it comes to IEMs compared to open back. If I want really good open back, I probably should invest even 3 times more than that. But I can get a very good one for a relatively cheaper price. So I told myself, well, I'm just going to order it and try it out. And maybe they will answer your needs, but there are, of course, significant differences compared to open back headphones. We're going to talk about that. There are pros and cons, but I already ordered. When I get them, of course, I'm going to try them. I'm going to share with you the first experience with them, how it feels like, especially where all my life I use closed back headphones, and I'm going to try IEM for the first time. So let's see how it would be like. Interesting. Now, generally speaking, of gaming IEMs, let's just say IEMs, not just gaming IEMs, I'm kind of got used to it. They have in-ear design, which offer exceptional noise isolation that makes them perfect for immersive gaming in a noisy environment. For example, if you're a room, you're, for example, kids, or just, hear, for example, lots of noise from outside, and you want this isolation to get a more intimate gaming experience. Also, you don't want to be interfered when you're actually playing game. You need this isolation. IEMs are very good for that. They're also very good on the go. You want to take something compact, small. Again, unlike larger headphones, IEMs, generally speaking, don't sacrifice a lot in terms of audio quality for portability. There are some significant differences compared to open back. We're going to talk about that in a moment. There are also lots of discussion when it comes to latency if you're using a wireless IEM that many people prefer for general use in gaming, regarding latency, which is very important, of course, when playing competitive games. Aside from that, when I look, I see many gamers actually emphasizing the importance of having IEMs with enhanced mids and highs. Again, of course, part of it is for detecting footsteps and better localization of footsteps, and also the aptX low latency, and of course having a good soundstage and imaging in general. This is why I see many searching for whether the specific IEM as Qualcomm aptX. You can see this is from the official website, and you can see approximately 40 millisecond. Again, this is from the official aptX website, low delay for gaming and lip sync applications. And you can see here, for example, with the Moondrop Sparks True Wireless Stereo, which you can scroll down, for example, on the page, you can actually see aptX shown there. Now, soundstaging and imaging are important for pinpointing and in-game sounds, while open back headphones, which I'm very interested in buying, offers a wide soundstage for immersive gaming. IEMs excel in precise imaging. This is what allows gamers to detect enemy movements with incredible accuracy and provide them with a strategic advantage in, for example, titles like CSGO, Valorant, etc. Of course, it won't actually turn you into an amazing player, right? It's still all about practice and aiming and strategic thinking and many other things. But again, it can help. So this is one reason why competitive FPS players prefer IEMs, because again, good sound isolation, you can hear very, very clearly the sounds, and it has good imaging and basically very good directional positioning of footsteps, so they can pinpoint where they are actually coming from. So the sound staging and imaging capabilities, again, especially emphasis on imaging capabilities of IEMs, are essential for gamers who rely on audio cues for spatial awareness. Now, I can give you an example of ones that are recommended by the community based on sound quality, soundstage and imaging, comfort and feed, build quality and durability, latency, isolation, price to performance ratio. So here are some recommended IEMs for competitive FPS. This is kind of based on aggregated data from different resources. Again, of course, opinion will differ. But like I recommend, it's a good starting point if you want to start reading about good ones, and from there you can just do your own research. If you're talking RPG games or open world games, Soundstage is the king, because again, you really want that expensive feeling for higher immersion. Now, it also depends how much you want to invest. If you're going to go 1K or more US dollars, you're going to get, for example, the Sony IEM9 and the Z1R that both highlighted for their excellent imaging and much larger soundstage. So both have very detailed imaging and expensive soundstage, which are vital, of course, for competitive gaming, where locating the source of sounds accurately can provide a significant advantage. Now, although there are some, let's say, exceptions, generally speaking, IEMs offer several benefits for gaming, including portability, noise isolation, and detailed sound reproduction. They may fall short in soundstage width compared to open back headphones. Their fit and comfort can vary greatly among users, and the lack of high quality built-in microphone could be a drawback for some. Nonetheless, for gamers, especially those engaging in competitive play, the precision imaging of certain IEMs can be a game changer, making them a worthy consideration when choosing between IEMs and headphones. It ultimately comes down to personal preferences and priorities in gaming audio. Now let's talk about comfort and ergonomics. The design of IEMs necessitates direct insertion into the ear canal, which can significantly affect user comfort and the overall experience. So yeah, you might buy, for example, one IEM that might be not comfortable for you, but can be very comfortable for another person. Again, this is just based on the anatomy, the way the ear is actually shaped. That being said, IEMs come with various ear tip sizes and materials like silicone, foam, etc., which allow users to find the best fit and seal. Proper seal is crucial for sound quality, bass response, and noise isolation, but can also impact comfort. Foam tips, for example, offer excellent noise isolation and comfort, but may interact with earwax differently than silicone tips, potentially, let's say, necessitating more frequent cleaning. Now, this is a very important topic, and I actually kind of read quite a lot of people actually complaining about this particular, let's say, problem. So when it comes to interaction with earwax and skin, Ear Wax Buildup is a common issue for IEM users, as the earpieces can push wax deeper into the ear canal, leading to potential blockage or sound quality degradation. Regular cleaning of both the ear tips and ears can mitigate these issues. Additionally, the material of the IEMs and ear tips can affect skin interaction, with some users experiencing irritation from certain materials. Hypoallergenic and non-irritating materials are crucial for those with sensitive skin. Now, this is something that I wasn't aware of when it comes to weight and cable noise. The weight of IEMs is generally low, contributing to comfort. However, the cable noise, what's called microphonics, can be a concern, as the sound of the cable rubbing against clothing or other surfaces can be transmitted directly into the ear. Many IEMs feature cables designed to minimize this effect, and cable clips or wearing the cable over the ear can further reduce microphonics. The other thing regarding long-term comfort, while the compact size of IEMs is beneficial for portability, extended use in the ear canal can cause discomfort for some users. So choosing IEMs with ergonomic designs and using them with comfortable ear tips that distribute pressure evenly can help enhance long-term comfort during gaming sessions. So this is very important to note. So in summary, while IEMs offer unique advantages for gaming through their compact design, noise isolation, and detailed sound reproduction, consideration around comfort, earwax management, and material sensitivity are also vital. The right selection of ear tips and regular maintenance can enhance the gaming experience by ensuring comfort, optimal sound quality, and hygiene. I know this was a bit extensive, but again, this is an important thing to note and read about when researching about which IEM to buy. Now let's talk more about the pros and cons of IEMs. You probably want to know again what's actually the reason to actually get it and why, but things that make you maybe want to avoid them or just know about the disadvantages in general. So again, when it comes to the pros of gaming IEMs, well, they have unmatched portability. IEMs are incredibly compact and lightweight, making them an excellent choice for gamers on the go. They easily fit into the pocket or gaming backpack, allowing you to take high quality audio with you anywhere you go. Superior noise isolation is another advantage. By design, IEMs fit snugly within the ear canal, providing significant noise isolation. This feature is particularly beneficial in noisy environments, allowing gamers to maintain focus without external distractions. The other thing is the detailed audio reproduction. High-quality IEMs are capable of delivering exceptionally detailed audio. This precision enabled gamers to pick up subtle in-game sounds such as footsteps and environmental cues, which could provide a competitive edge. Another thing, kind of extending over the comfort for extended use, there are many IEMs that come with a variety of ear tips to ensure a comfortable fit for long gaming sessions. Memory foam or silicone ear tips can enhance the fit, reducing ear fatigue. The other thing is durability and customization. With detachable cables and customizable ear tips, IEMs offer a level of durability and personalization that can cater to various user preferences and ear shapes. All right, let's talk about the negative stuff. Limited soundstage, I already mentioned that. So this is one common critique of IEMs in their inherently smaller soundstage compared to over-ear headphones, particularly open back models. This can affect their perception of audio depth and spatial positioning in expensive game environments. There is potential for discomfort. I personally worry about that when I order my IEM. Once I get them, I'm going to share my experience. Hopefully there will be comfort, but there's some worry there. So while many find IEMs comfortable, the in-ear design may not suit everyone. Extended use can cause discomfort for some users, especially if the fit is not optimal. Now, another concern is microphone quality. Although gaming IEMs have improved in microphone quality, they often lag behind dedicated gaming headset with boom mics in terms of clarity and noise cancellation during voice communication. Another thing regarding maybe risk of hearing damage, due to their close proximity to the ear canal, there's a potential risk of hearing damage if IEMs are used at excessively high volumes over prolonged periods. If you have kind of a limiter or something, might be a good option to use it. Another thing is regarding variability in sound quality. So the sound quality of IEMs can vary widely based on the model and price point. Gamers seeking high fidelity audio may need to invest in higher end models to achieve the desired sound quality. Of course, as I'm gonna go and try different ones, I'm gonna share with you my opinion. So generally speaking about pros and cons, considering what I mentioned here, it's clear that gaming IEMs offer a blend of portability, detailed audio, and noise isolation that can greatly benefit gamers, especially in competitive or noisy environments. However, factors like soundstage perception, comfort, and microphone quality are important to consider. Ultimately, the best choice depends on the personal preference, gaming habits, and specific requirements of the games you play. Eventually, you get to points where you're going to balance the trade-offs between immersion, convenience, and performance, and whether you decide to go with open backs or IEM, or maybe both. Again, there are some things that you're going to sacrifice going each path. All right, let's dive deeper and talk about how IEMs perform across different game genres, where they actually shine. For example, when you talk about competitive FPS and, for example, Battle Royale games, CSGO or Valorant, IEMs are basically unmatched in competitive FPS and Battle Royale games for their sound imaging and isolation, especially for detecting subtle in-game cues. And this is important when you are isolating yourself for outside sounds. You're going to hear in-game sounds much clearer. Now for, let's say, RPGs, MMORPGs, adventure games, open world games, the detailed audio reproduction, and in some cases the neutral tonality of certain IEMs can significantly enhance the immersive experience in those games, which ensures every nuance and sound within the game world is conveyed with fidelity. When it comes to, for example, racing and sports simulation, you can also benefit having IEMs for immersive sound and great isolation and very detailed frequency response that amplify the thrill of speed and competition. Also, IEMs can be great for strategy and puzzle games, providing clear and detailed audio that can enhance the thinking atmosphere without distraction. Now, I do want to mention about limitation of certain genre. I mentioned before open world games, although you're going to hear lots of sounds very clearly, there are some limitations. For example, in expensive open world and cinematic storytelling games, the broader soundstage offered by open back headphones might provide a more immersive experience compared to IEMs that have smaller soundstage, generally speaking. I also have some debate myself, which I need to try it out, how the soundstage can really benefit in first-person shooter games, because again, if you have a larger soundstage and basically you can clearly hear what's above you or below you, this might be better advantage compared to if it's a smaller soundstage and you can't really differentiate between some verticality sound cues. I need to check it more once I get my IEM to really share with you my experience. Now, one last note about amp and DACs. Most IEMs in-ear monitors do not require an external amplifier, amp for short, or digital to analog converter, DAC, to function properly because they are typically designed with low impedance and high sensitivity. This means they can be efficiently driven by the majority of portable devices, such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops, without the need for additional power or conversion quality that an external amp DAC would provide. Now, having said that, some IEMs can benefit from it. So using a high quality amp DAC can enhance the audio quality of IEMs by providing a cleaner power source, better signal to noise ratio, and improved soundstage and detail, especially for high-end or more demanding IEMs. So it's important to check it out before buying, just in case. So yeah, it was long, but I wanted to touch a lot of topics here. So in general, IEMs offer a compelling alternative to traditional headphones, blending both portability with high fidelity sound across various game genres. So consider your gaming lifestyle and preferences to choose the audio gear that best suits your needs for competitive play to immersive single-player experiences. And that's it for this video. I know it's long, but I wanted to include lots of stuff to give you kind of a more broader understanding of things. Thanks for watching, everybody. More coming. Keep in mind, I'm learning as I go. You might find inaccuracies, even maybe mistakes. I do my best to provide you with accurate information. And of course, I'm going to share with you more as I explore, as I learn, with experience with many different types of headphones and IEM. So make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.